Welcome back to the channel. This video is looking at human demographics. We're discussing the IPAT formula and the impact of humans on this planet and how we quantify that impact using these three letters, P, A, and T. In this video, we're going to discuss each letter and discuss how they all connect and interlink to create a discussed or plausible impact on our planet. This is the Earth Science Classroom. One reason for studying human demographics and human populations is the potential impact, or trying to quantify the impact of humans on our planet. That could be the ecosystem, it could be biomes, it could be species diversity, it could be species richness, it could be the land use, it could be overpopulation, it could be the hunting issue, it could be a lot of things, but the impact goes in that general category caused by humans across our planet. And this formula, the IPAT, is one way, it's not the only way, but it's one way in which demographers can quantify a plausible impact and a correlation between these topics or these characteristics of population, which will create a level or degree of impact as seen already by certain areas of our planet. So this is a formula devised to try and explain and have a correlation between certain factors of our population and the impact on the environment. So going through the different letters, T is technology and the development and advancement of different kinds of technology. That could be as simple as a tool or a machine that can provide faster, more efficient way of producing an output rather than having humans do it. So in terms of agriculture, getting a plow or a tractor or a industrial machine or process to work on the farm. Either it is to produce certain crops and a higher yield or using GMOs. It could be anything. It could be even the materials we use to build our structures, our bridges, our tunnels, our skyscrapers, our cities, in terms of AI or computer software or the designing of more efficient transportation. All this comes into technology. So it's a very vast and diverse topic in different sectors which can affect the environment. And yes, there are lots of benefits from technology in terms of the human advancement. However, there is a link and a correlation with technology and the impact on our planet. Then we have the A, which stands for affluence, which is another word for money, for the gaining and accumulation of money and wealth. And you can discuss the wealth gap between the MEDCs and the LEDCs, the first world, the second world, the third world countries, and the affluence would refer to the ability to afford and buy more materials, more resources, more food, and access that technology and access areas of the planet that perhaps the poorer countries, the poor regions cannot. So affluence is a very large factor in this formula. The letter P stands for population, which again looks at the size or number of a given population of humans in a given area. Now this can also link to density of population, but the population is in reference to the more people there are in combination with the other letters, affluence and technology, that will again combine to create the impact on the planet. So population is one of the key factors. So the impact on the planet is a general term to quantify or clarify the effect of a population on the physical and natural, the abiotic and biotic components of our natural world, and how we are unable sometimes to create a balance between the population of humans, the activities of humans, and the sustainability and maintenance of our natural world, be it a rainforest, be it an ocean, be it a wetland or a coastal region, or an estuary, or breeding grounds for certain species, or just basically open land which has been over cultivated, we have an impact on our planet. And using this formula, which is population times affluence times technology, which means basically that all of these combined is going to add a greater effect or larger impact on our planet, because the larger the population, the more money they have, the more access and ability to use and create new technologies, has a more effective way at acquiring materials and using our planet in a way that is creating a negative effect, degradation on our natural world, all because of these three factors: population, affluence, and technology. And we can see this in also the demographic transition model. We can see this in the MEDCs, which is LEDCs, and how they work with the planet. And we can see this with industrialization and the effect of materials and pollution and land use over the past 150 to 200 years because of industrialization and the increase in both technology, affluence, and the sharp increase in the size of population. The IPAT formula is a great way to discuss the impact and what causes the impact on the environment by or caused by human activity and human populations on a given area using given resources and materials from the earth. However, in the past 20 to 25 years, since the turn of the 21st century, there's been a shift from the wealthier, more affluent countries, the MEDCs, the developed countries, the post-industrial countries in perhaps stage 4 and stage 5 of the DTM, to or towards more renewable, more climate conscious, more CO2 reducing actions, both in government regulations, both in the technology and the ability to lower the impact on our environment from fossil fuels, from energy production, from agriculture, from all of these different areas. We can look at the impact of both population, affluency, and technology as a positive shift. For example, companies like Tesla are in the Chinese market for electric cars and pushing this form of technology to reduce the CO2 emissions from regular gasoline cars and switching the power generation from classic coal and nuclear to more renewable sources like solar and wind. So this impact can be discussed for both negative and for positive. This is the Earth Science Classroom. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, please subscribe, like, and share. And if you want more content and videos on Earth Science, please check out my channel.